Hey guys, hope you're having an awesome day. I just wanted to make this quick little video about some thoughts I had on a conversation that started on a YouTube channel recently. It was from comic content creator, a really good one. Had some thoughts about what transpired in that conversation. One of those thoughts was why I started this channel and why I started doing these videos. One, it's a bit of a challenge for me to be creative in this space because it's something completely new to me. I am very familiar with the process of creation. I've been around it big part of my life. I have been a participant of many businesses that are or do revolve around creative process and making things, and that process is integral to making me feel good about the things that I do. And I looked at the comic community after I got back into collecting heavily this year. And I was seeing a lot of creativity in content, creativity in multiple forms, and it was intriguing to me. And I wanted to participate in that. So in doing so, I became part of certain conversations that were occurring, whether they were on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. That is part of my learning and growing process in this realm, which is completely new to me. Not the comic side of it, some of the learning of the comics for sure, but in this creative process. And I find it super compelling, and I'm going to try my hardest to get much better at it. But one of the other things I noticed in that conversation yesterday, I'm not going to get into the specifics of it because it delves into a few key issues that are transpiring, and I don't really want to get into that. But what I did notice was something very similar occurring within these conversations, and that is people showing up for that conversation. Whatever reason that they're showing up is completely different. Whatever reason they're showing up to the comic community is completely different to everybody. Why I'm showing up and why I'm participating is completely different, and that is special to me. But I am noticing more and more when I do show up to those people that inspire me, and dare I say are a mentor to me. Even though I've never met them, they are a mentor to me. They are very inspirational to me, and I look towards them for guidance, even though we've never spoken. Yes, I consider them a mentor. But in those conversations that I'm participating in, I'm seeing similar people, and I kind of think those people have similar outlooks about the community, about collecting, about the process. And a lot of these people that are showing up and being present are creators to some degree, whether it's an Instagram page, a YouTube channel, a Facebook group, and so on. But primarily, these times where I'm showing up, they are on specific YouTube channels. And again, a lot of the same people are showing up time and time again, which is amazing. And it's another thing that came to mind is the process in learning to be a better content creator is showing up and being present within those conversations and taking the time to be part of it and noticing when people are allowing the opportunity for those conversations to happen. When I say conversation, I don't necessarily mean like an actual conversation, but I'm meaning the process of coming together, ideas being presented, ideas being bounced off one another, and answers given, thoughts given, that kind of conversation. And I enjoy it so much. It's part of the creativity. It feeds into me, and I start thinking about things. I start thinking about different things that I kind of want to do rather than just, regular unboxings or whatever. I want to create something that's kind of unique to the space and unique to me, because again, like I said, everybody has their own ideas that they want to present, but I found it super interesting that the same people are showing up, and those are the people that I kind of are following and that are mentoring me along the way. I will specifically put a link to those people that are giving me influence, giving me guidance, again, without even knowing. I'll put a link in my description to all those amazing content creators. Whether they're going to see this video or not, I'm not sure. I just wanted to make it. I just wanted to express how I was feeling, because that conversation that happened, that evoked this one, recently just happened. So I wanted to get that out what was fresh in my mind. I guess lastly, what came to mind was, again, that creative process and being present within those conversations, but being true to yourself and true to why you're there, and being honest about that, and being honest about what you are giving back. Everybody's here for a different reason. The majority of the people that I'm gravitating towards are giving back the energy that this thing is something enjoyable, something fun for them, something that the creative process brings them extreme joy. We all know that the creative process releases those endorphins that we kind of feed off of. And that's why people pursue that creativity, because they want that feeling, that satisfaction of seeing something that they've made and the process to it and the reality of it, which is becoming very harder and harder, I think, these days. Where I think in the past, I'm not saying it was easy, but it was a little bit more concrete. You thought of something, you made something, and there it is. Right now, there's so many different ways to kind of get that satisfaction. You can watch a video, you can participate in a conversation, you can create a YouTube channel, you can build a model, etc. There's so many different ways to express that creativity. Anyways, those people that, again, that are showing up are showing that quality that I admire, that quality that is driving me to do this, to continue this conversation with myself and expressing that in this channel. And that's it's an honesty to the love of comics, and it's amazing. And I feel that participating and being honest and showing up with the intent to express my love of this community, my love of collecting, my love of, all things comics. So I know some of these thoughts seem very scattered, but they just kind of came to me, and I wanted to present them in a video. Whether it makes sense to you or not, it makes sense to me, and I'm just expressing that in a different way rather than just it living in my head. So again, I'm going to put a link to those content creators, specifically on YouTube, who are inspiring me, who are a mentor to me without them even knowing. And like I said, I was going to mention it. The conversation that I was within, that I participated in, was on Jeron's channel, and I will put a link to his channel below. Again, he has been an inspiration. I show up with the intent of being honest in those conversations that he has, the conversations that people that listen to him also have. I show up with the intent to be open and honest and and listen and learn to hopefully be better creator and better listener, and also a better person. So yes, that's all I have to say for this little video. It's not so little, but I felt it necessary for me to make it, and just to get those things out there. So for those people that actually are going to watch it and who are mentioned, I just want to thank you. You guys have been an inspiration, and I continue to look forward to participating in conversations that you have in the future. Thanks, guys. Cheers.